"Hi, how are you?" The woman smiled as she took the seat beside me. She had to lower herself slowly, squeezing her ample bottom into the seat, filling all available space. Positioning herself comfortably, she plopped her enormous arm on our common armrest. Her immensity saturated the space around us, shrinking me and my seat into insignificance. I cringed and reclined towards the window. Willpower. They're wrong. She held up her glass to a passing flight attendant. More of this magnificent wine, please. She smiled sweetly at the attendant. Great service from your crew. May God bless all of you. She turned to me. I'm actually a slim person inside. I'm so full of energy that people won't be able to keep up with me. This extra flesh is here to slow me down. Otherwise I'll be running everywhere chasing after men. Do men chase after you? I asked jokingly. Of course they do. I'm happily married, but men still keep proposing to me. Most of them have relationship problems and they need someone to confide in. For some reason, they like to talk to me. I think I should have been a counselor instead of a school teacher. Laura paused before she said thoughtfully, "You know, the relationship between men and women is so complicated. Women worship men and call them honey, until they find out they have been lied to, and then they turn into bitter gourds. Men love women so much that they see them as their soulmates until they look at their credit card bills, and then women become devils with tridents." Laura's enthralling conversation had turned the flight into something thoroughly enjoyable. I was also fascinated by the way people were drawn to her. By the end of the flight, almost half the cabin crew was standing near the aisle by us, laughing and joking with Laura. The passengers around us joined in the merry-making too. Laura was the center of attention, filling the cabin with delightful warmth. When we waved goodbye to each other at the arrival lounge at Hong Kong's Kai Tak Airport, I watched her walking towards a big group of adoring adults and kids. Cheers sounded as the group hugged and kissed Laura. She turned around and winked at me. I was stunned, as the realization set in. Laura was the most beautiful woman I had ever met in my life.